So in previous lecture we discussed about the highway alignment, the syllabus for the transportation engineering, and the first module, that is the highway alignment and highway survey. Okay, so in that we discuss about the different types of roads or the classification of roads. Okay, so there are the various roads according to their different classification. Okay, so how to classify the roads? The first one is according to weather condition. You can classify the roads. The first one is all weather roads and the fair weather roads. So what is all weather roads? That road which are usable, or you can say that road you can use in all weather conditions. So that road are called as all weather roads. And type 2, that is fair weather road. So that fair weather road, these roads are interrupted in sometimes in rainy season. Okay, so that is, it is not usable in case of rainy season. So that road is called as fair weather road. Okay, so basically these two types of road, that is all weather road and the fair weather road, that is what the classification of weather road. Second category or second classification, it is according to road pavement. Okay, so according to road pavement, the roads are classified as the pavement road and unpavement road or unpaved road. Okay, so pavement road are those road having the pavement of that is bituminous pavement or cement concrete pavement. So that road are called as pavement road. And second type is unpaved road. So those road which are not having the bituminous surfacing or the cement concrete surfacing. Okay, so these road are called as the unpaved road. So example, you can say the gravel road, or either you can say the earthy road, okay, soil road. So these roads are called as the unpaved road. Okay, the third type, it is the pavement surfacing. Okay, so the pavement surfacing, in that case you can say the surface road and unsurfaced road. That means those road having the bituminous and cement concrete surfacing, that is called as pavement surfacing road. And unsurfaced road, that means that road which are not having the bituminous and cement concrete surfacing. Okay. So this is the classification according to the weather, according to the road pavement, and according to pavement surfacing. Okay. Next one is according to IRC 1980, the roads are classified into different types. So the first one is expressways, next one is national highways, that is NH, next one is SH, state highway, next one is MDR, major district road, next one is ODR, other district road, next one is VR, village road. Okay, so what is expressways? So these expressways are the separate class of highways having super facility, a well designed speed and well designed standard, and the important thing is high volume of traffic. And these expressways which are provided with divided carriageways, also having well control, grade separation, and basically these expressways are provided for the fast moving vehicles. And next thing is that these expressway may be owned by state government or may be owned by these central government. That depend upon either it is state highway or either it is national highway. Okay, so Mumbai Pune expressways, that is what the example of expressway. Okay, so the next type, it is a NH, that is a national highway. Okay, so this national highway which connect the length and breadth of India. Okay, so basically this national highway which connect the major ports, again foreign highways, again large industrials, and the tourist center. So these are the various points that can be connected by the national highways. Okay, so example, you can say NH50, that is Nashik Pune, that is one of the example of national highway NH50. Okay, so this the national highway, it is next to the expressways. Come to the next, the state highway. So this state highway which connecting up to the national highways, and this state highway which connecting important cities, district heads, and some other features. Okay, so this state highway having a same design speed and same geometric design as the national highway. Okay, so example, you can take the state highway 78, that is from Gahagal to Karad, and the state highway 70, that is you can say the Mahad to Pandharpur. So this is an example of these state highways. Come to the next next road, that is MDR, that is major district road. Okay, So simply you can say MDR. So these roads are designed for the lower speed and lower geometric design as compared to the state highway and national highway. And this MDR, that is major district road, which connect the markets and the some main you can say whatever that main places in the district that can be connected, or higher places in district that can be connected by that MDR. Okay, or either you can say connection of the markets. Okay, so this MDR having a lower speed and lower geometric design as compared to the state highway and national highway. Okay, next to that ODR, that is other district road. So that other district road which connect the talukas. Okay, so which connect the different talukas in district. Okay, so basically this connect taluka centers and the markets. Okay, and other main roads. Okay, so this ODR, that is other district road which connect the taluka centers and market, and also they connect the other main roads. Okay, and finally the last one is the village road. So village road are which are used to connect the village. Okay, and also they connect village to the market. So for the connection of the different villages, these village roads are used. Okay. So next to that, the different types of surveys we required for the highway alignment. So the first one is reconnaissance survey, next one is preliminary survey, next one is the traffic survey, next one is soil survey, next one is drainage survey. Okay, so that survey going to discuss in detail in the next lecture. Okay, so before that, I'm going to discuss the highway alignment. Okay, so highway alignment, it is simply, you can say the highway alignment, it is nothing but the route of the road. Okay, or route of the highway, that is you can say the alignment. Okay, so the first thing you can say, once we find that the highway is necessary between the two cities, consider A and B are the two cities, or either you can say the town A and B. Okay, so once you find the highway is necessary between A and B, then the next question is that, what is that question? What route should be taken between A and B? Next, what information should collect traffic, soil and drainage? Next, how to find most economical and highest yielding route? Next, how this information should be gathered and presented in the form of project report, so that authority can be easily come to the conclusion of the best alternatives. So these are the various questions come to consideration when we are going to select the highway alignment. Okay, so these are the questions. The first one is, what route should be taken, what information should be collected, that is what is the traffic survey, what is the soil quality, what is the drainage facility, and next one is the economical, that is very important point of view. So either that is economical, and next one is what best alternative, or what are the, that is if you are going to submit the project report, should that accept by authority or not. So that also the one of the important thing. Okay, so some basic requirement of ideal alignment. So what are that basic requirement of ideal alignment? The first thing is the short, that is whatever your highway alignment, it should be short. That means you can say it is desirable to have a short alignment between the two terminal stations. Okay, so that is one thing. And second one is it should be straight alignment. Okay, so this is what first basic requirement. Second requirement is easy. That means the alignment should be such that it is easy to construct and maintain the road with minimum problems. So that is second thing. And next one is the alignment should be easy for the operation of vehicles with easy gradient and curves. Okay, so what is that basic requirement? First one is short. That means that alignment should be short and straight. Second thing, it should be easy. That means the construction and maintenance of that alignment should be easy. That is the second thing. Come to the next thing. So that is, it should be safe. Okay, so the alignment should be safe. So you can see next, that alignment is safe for the construction and maintenance from the stability point of view, the stability of natural slope, stability of embankment, cut slope and the foundation of embankment. And that alignment should be safe for the traffic operation with safe geometric fractures. Okay, come to the next, economical condition. So that the road should be economical. That's a very important consideration. The road alignment could be considered economical only if the total cost, including all costs, that is initial cost, maintenance cost and vehicle operation cost, is lowest. All these factors should be given all consideration before working out the economical of each alignment. The alignment should be such that it would offer maximum utility but serving maximum population and products. Okay, so these are the basic requirement. For economical, that means the alignment should be economical. Next one is it should be safe for the traffic. Then it should be short and straight, and it should be easy for construction and operation. Okay, so these are the basic requirements. Come to the next point, that is the principles or guiding principle of a route selection of highway location. Okay, so various principles here I have noted here, various principles that can be considered during the selection of highway location. Okay, so first thing is to achieve the least operation cost, to achieve least overall cost of transportation, which include, that means what is our main objective? The main objective of highway alignment is to achieve the least overall cost, and that cost may be include construction cost, operation cost, maintenance cost, and all other cost. Okay, so this is the important thing. What is that? To achieve the least overall cost of transportation, and that cost include the cost of initial construction of highways, maintenance cost, and environmental requirement. Okay, come to the next. What are the principles? So the first principle is the highway alignment should be as direct as possible between the towns to be resulting in economy in construction and maintenance, but this alignment should result in minimum interference of agriculture and established industries. Okay, so that whatever your highway alignment, it should be straight and it should be economical, easy for construction and maintenance, but it should be having minimum interference from the agriculture field and for the established industries. So that is all the first principle. Come to the next principle. The location of highway should stay clear of obstruction. Okay, that means it should be clear from the obstruction. Okay, so first thing is ghats, then place of worship, archaeological and historical monuments, then public facilities like school, hospital, playground, fertile lands, large industrial establishment. So these, whatever your highways, it should be away from these obstructions. Okay, the highway can pass near such establishment. Okay, so this is the important thing. What? The highway can pass near such establishment, but the location should be such that the shifting of this establishment is not required, since it will be large compensation. Okay, suppose your highway or alignment, if passing through this obstruction, in that case it is required to need, either you require to need the alignment or either you are required to need these features. Okay, obstructions. Okay, so that may be the large compensation. So that point also you have to think during the selection of the alignment. Come to the next, this was the third principle. What is that? The present utility and services like overhead transmission line, that is electricity line. Next one is the water supply line. And okay, so these both, that is the water supply line and the transmission line, should not as far as possible be shifted. Okay, because this decision between changing the highways alignment or shifting the utility services should be based on economy and feasibility. Okay, suppose if there are the water supply lines are available and the transmission lines are available, in that case, if you want to shift your alignment, or either you want to shift that utility services, that is water supply line or transmission line, you have to think the economy and feasibility. Okay, so either it is economical or feasible to change the alignment, or either it is economical or feasible to shift the utility services. So that one thing is important to consider. Okay, so the utility services should be based on economy and feasibility. Okay, so come to the next principle, that is an highway alignment should permit balancing of the cost, that is cutting and filling cost should be balancing. So you can see this was the A and this was the B. So this straight, that is nothing but the road level, and whatever that curve, that is what the natural ground. So what is that A? A, it is nothing but a cut portion, so we have to cut it, and that is what the B, that is what earth filling, so we have to fill it. That means what? It is cutting and it is filling. So what is that? Cutting and filling should be balancing so that we can minimize the cost. Okay, So you can see A, it is a cut portion, B, it is earth filling, and that is summation of A is equal to summation of B. Come to the next. So the site of the river crossing is an important point of view during the selection of route. Okay, so because if there is a river crossing, so you required a bridge. So in that case, if you are going to construct a bridge, it is feasible or it is economical, or it is required to change, it is need to change the alignment, that is also consider. That means what you are going to construction of bridge or either change alignment. So this 2 point of view you have to select, either what is economical and feasible, change the alignment, or construction of bridge. So these are the various principles that according to that you have to select the alignment. Okay.